The question is said, how should young Muslims respectfully correct elders in their community who backbite and place enmity between the Muslims? They don't do this for benefit, simply to pass the time and to make jokes. Um, then this is something which the correction of the younger person for the elder, it has to be done with good manners. It has to be done taking into consideration the situation, taking into consideration the level of the offense. Now, as you put each offense in its proper place, similarly, you take into consideration the individual himself. Now, what type of individual he is. Is he the type of individual that takes correction easily and like this? So if the one who errs in this regard is someone who takes advice and takes correction, then you can correct him directly. There's no harm in that. If you find that it's going to bring about a greater harm because he's not the type that takes correction well, especially in front of people, then perhaps you pull the individual to the side if you have the ability to do so. And if you can't do that, then perhaps speak to someone who you know that that person respects. This is what the Salaf would do. They would advise one of three ways. Either they would speak to a person directly, or they would write a letter to that person, or they would speak to someone who they know that that person respects and have that person advise them. Whatever the case may be, one should utilize wisdom and fair admonition and advising anyone, whether they're younger than you, whether they're your peer, or whether they're your elder. But the elder, of course, has a degree over us in terms of honoring and respecting them and like this. So observe good manners when you go to correct your elders, and perhaps yani, they will accept that advice from you and correct their ways. Barakallahu feekum.